Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to episode 29 of our Factorio Mega Ultra Death World series. In this episode, we have just finished launching a rocket, and I think we are going to go switch over our tech to our good friend, Mr. Spidertron. So in order to research Spidertron, we are missing just a couple things. Efficiency modules, rocketry, and this guy right here, Spidertron. So we'll see how that goes. While it's happening, the rocket's still building, doing rocket things. Yeah, we'll go see what's going on with our factory. What our biggest problems are right now. So, we got some decent sized attacks going on still. That's fine. Our bot production was a little bit lackluster last I checked. We did add the copper line in here, so these guys can start producing a bit faster. We might want to add another area where we build batteries. I feel like battery production is a little bit sad. So we get more batteries, then we can get more bots. This looks like a great spot for batteries. In order to build batteries, we require these sulfuric acid. Something like that. To there, to there. So we have a place to tie in the sulfuric acid together now. Makes a nice kind of clean setup where they're facing each other like that. I have often done that with other recipes. And now we need to find where the sulfuric acid is. We want to run it over there somehow. It's close. Definitely this is the place to run through. Just do a little loop-de-loop action here. Like that. The loop-de-loop. So initially we're going to go up with it, but I think this is much easier. My puppy agrees with me. Completely. That there. Then we need to grab our belt. Where'd the belt at? I think we'll put a splitter right here. And then run that in like that. So this is half of our build right here already. A little bit tight in here. That goes there. Okay. Made it through. We made it through. Pasta always finds a way. So we need to connect right into there. And that's half of it. Then we also need steel as well, I do believe. Actually, that's everything. We don't need steel. Wow, that's easy. Gonna get those ones to drop on the inside of the belt like that. For some reason, I thought it needed one more thing. So that worked out really nicely there. We should speed the belts up too. They're these slow guys. I'm not sure why I built with slow belts, but I guess actually this has copper coming in elsewhere. Does it not? I thought there was an additional copper input here somewhere. Somewhere. I guess not. I guess not. I do feel like the copper's going to run out, though, on me. So, we're going to grab some of these furnaces here. These perfectly set up furnaces. No problem there. Grab that. And we'll place a row right there. Something like that. We have more copper right here available for our smelting pleasure. That can go right there. That can be run right into there, and then we have copper right here. I guess we'll join it right there instead. And then I need a balancer. Or a splitter, I guess. Because it goes kind of two ways. This is full already. So we're going to start making bots over here. Or flying robot frames, rather. Put them right there. Flying robot frames. And that copper line, I do want to run into here somehow. The copper's holding on right now, but I think because we stopped teching purple. And why do we stop teching purple? Because these guys aren't getting any green modules, and they're not getting any green because they're not... It's not cut across properly. So we need more pasta here. So I can bring that to there. We want to run this line into that line. That should be green right there. It's clearly not green. How do we do this here? Go up and around, maybe? Because that's green right there. And have that open up like that. There we go. So now it's pulling more green. So these green down here are going to pull, but they're going to run out of copper. Almost 100% think I'm not going to keep up with the copper. That's okay. Let's get the purple up and running again anyways. And that's all that we need. So that's running. Upgrade that. Can't upgrade those. I really should be using an upgrade planner that's only upgrades yellow to red. Okay. So now they're getting all the green chips they could ever want. And then we should be getting efficiency modules going. Good. Then I go over here and make some more flying robot frames. Doo-doo-doo. Run it down. That goes there. So that will give us some more copper. Once the copper starts becoming depleted. Which I 1000% am sure the copper will not keep up. Smelting on site. Looks like it's holding on right now, but I'd be shocked if it actually kept up. So yeah, right here, copper's already dying. Copper lines are already... Yeah, that's what I thought. So we do have other lines that are still good. So we got to somehow run the lines into each other. So this one right here is really bad. And over here we got a full line because of that. But once this starts ramping up, I don't think it'll keep up anymore. So I'm going to bring this line over to where I can use it. Operation, make more things. Make all of the things. Empty belts are always scary to see. Who likes seeing empty belts? Not me. It's an Roboport range issue over there. So that's good, that's good, that's good. We're going to tie one of these lines in eventually in a moment's time here. But I do want to make yellow assemblers right now. In order to make assembly machine 3s, we need speed modules and we need assembly machine 2s. Our assembly machines are built somewhere around here, if I'm not mistaken. Right here. So we could do this. We'll make it with a requester chest. We shall make it with a requester chest. So we got a requester chest there, and then we're going to do a passive provider chest. A little bit cheating, but that's okay. Can't win them all. So you're going to go right there. You're going to go there, and it's going to request speed modules. Good. And we're going to go to 150. So we can upgrade a lot of the factory. You can start upgrading some of these buildings to better buildings. Yeah, our yellows are, or purples are yellows. Our purples are going again, so that's good. Our speeds are created where? So we can actually go out in the mini-map, and actually I'll use this. I'll use this and see. This actually, I guess it is useful. I'm just not used to seeing all the icons like this, but I guess you can see everything. Some of these speeds we should put into passive provider chest. Is I guess what we should do. So we have productivities built here. I thought those were speeds, but clearly they're not. So we'll just go over here. Grab some of these guys. Put them into a passive provider. Now what comes first, the rocket or the egg? The rocket or the production of other items? I feel like this is okay. If we do it like that, it's fine. He's going to steal it all. But then they'll get the buffer left over. So now we can start making it. How does this work? Oh, this goes to there. That goes to there. Okay. Don't mind me. Just a little bit crazy. I need to finish my coffee. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Don't panic. So our yellow assembler Tech 3, should be building now. Should be producing a few guys. These are coming. 88 are on the way. How many bots do we actually have is the question. So we only have 116 logistics bots. So we're going to start making some more flying robot frames. And we can start making more logistics bots and construction bots because we run dangerously low on bots on the regular. And that's kind of scary. So let's fix that problem right now. Once and for all. Let's put that there. Flying robot frames are as slow as all can be. So it's not what I wanted to build. There you go. I guess I'll just make 2. And then have the robots build everything else. This guy had one job. And he put all the inserters in backwards. So in other games, if you made a mistake like this, it'd be pretty detrimental. But in Factorio, cut and paste. Easy. It's a beautiful function. It means that your mistake doesn't really cost you too much time. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so we now have batteries here. I need to get a couple other items over there. We need to get steel. And we need to get these engines, which are right there. Huh. I guess the way to do that would be something like this. We can pull it out from right here. I don't really want to rebuild all these engines. We'll do that. So now the engines are out. We could also throw the steel on this as well at the same time. So we could bring this up, connect it with the steel. The steel, which is right here. So there we go. We got that there now. Good. Now we need on the top side of the belt. So now we have the steel on the inside and the motors on the outside. Good. Then I also need green chips. I guess we'll do one thing at a time. One thing at a time. That's not what I want to do. So let's go up here, I guess. So as to not convolute this area too much. Although I think we're already past that point in my life. It's barely pasta. So those guys are backwards. They're good now. So now we have 3 parts. We just need the green chips now. Green chips right here is probably what I'll pull from. The very end of that. I don't have a huge problem routing it through the entire factory because green chips are eventually used everywhere. There's always a demand for a green chip somewhere. It's a little bit of a busy area, but what I'll do, I'll just take this out. This line wasn't getting enough anyways, so I really didn't stop anything from producing. I just changed the furnace from this furnace here smelting to the one over down there smelting. So now our green chips are out. I typically don't like to remove stuff to make pasta, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. I think the funny part about this video right now is I've actually recorded this video twice now. And each playthrough that I've done has been completely opposite things that I worked on. So the other video, I really worked on pushing science. This video, I'm going to work on getting the bots up and running. I might ask why I re-recorded it. I actually messed up the format of the video. So the video was in like 360p. But it's interesting to see that redoing the factory, 2 different play modes, play styles, I guess. I have done a completely different build each time. Kind of makes sense with my play style, but kind of fun at the same time. I thought I would share that tidbit of information. On the last session, around 30 minutes, I was finished teching Spidertron. And this time, I'm not even close. So we'll see. We'll see. So now we got flying robot frames being built right here. And they're going to go right there. And we are going to make some bots. This one should probably be construction bots because there's a green belt right there. And this one will be logistics bots. How many bots? I actually will dump the bots into a roboport here. That's going to give me like an infinite amount of bots, but I lose so many bots, this is really not a problem. So he's actually just going to directly insert the bots into this roboport. The roboport eventually will fill up if the bots don't get called out to do things. But you should have a ton of bots getting produced now at this point. With the setup like that. You could do some filtering and make it work like that too, but we'll just keep it like this. And this will be logistic spots. So you're going to request red. So logistics will be priority right now. And we're going to go to 200. 200 is a good amount. I'm actually not sure if red belts are even in the network. I don't think they are, actually. I don't think I had any needs. So typing circuit. We don't see any red circuits in the network. None. Yeah, nothing's keeping up anywhere. It's good. This is good. So what I'll do, I'll grab that, and we'll put these into a passive provider right there. Beautiful. Art, I tell you, art. So those guys are going good. How's our production of... Ooh, assembly machines is doing great. They're flying off the line right now. Now let's just murder everything. Copper, not really keeping up there. I can tell. That's great. I have no problem there. These guys aren't keeping up either anymore. You're not keeping up. Who's keeping up? Nobody's keeping up. I'm going to make another solar panel assembler here. I demand more solar energy. Not because I want to, but it is the set and forget. So we got the steel. I don't have copper yet. We'll put a copper there instead. So that right there, we'll have everything it needs. It's going to have some plastic on there too, but it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day. And then we'll upgrade you again as well. It'd be nice if I actually set this up so I could put a speed module right there. Or a beacon, rather. That's a nice setup. Look at that thing. We're going to go that many solar panels. So that guy's building, that guy's building. You guys got some speeds. We're about to murder a power grid. Yep, that just happened. Just a few extra modules and, yeah, your power grid's dead. We need to ramp up our light oil cracking, it looks like. I could put beacons here. But the poor power grid, it already couldn't handle it. I think what I'll do is I'll grab this. And that. We'll stamp that like that. Make some water pumps. Good. And then build an assembly machine to build the stuff too. Don't want that, don't want that. Don't want that, don't want that, don't want that. This is a... I don't think this is a me problem. I think this is an everyone in Factorio problem. How often do your inventories get full of garbage? I feel it happens to me way too much. So that goes there. Gonna grab a ton of iron plates. It's gonna make some assemblers build some smelteries for me. I'm gonna build those ones. But I feel like it's a pretty common problem for me. I can build 42 of those, which means if I... 42. I think I want more. If I can handcraft 42, that means an assembler can build that many for me as well. 80. Good. 80 is the number we want. Do I have an assembler on me? I do not. Where is the assemblers? That is a lot of assemblers there. We'll run it down over here. Put the assembler right there. You're going to build those for me. Have a steel chest. Interesting that if you set it to upgrade, it doesn't actually grab the right item, but that's okay. If I'm not mistaken, these build at light speed when it actually gets going. If I'm not mistaken. We do have a good amount of coal. How many do we have here right now? 14. So we can do 6 more. Connect some water right now, quickly. Vite, vite. Didn't have to be a mess, but I made it a mess. And I have no pipes left. I put them all in the building down here. That goes there. So it's still none of them have water yet. That's okay. And then we need one more water pump. So we can go right through here. Should probably get some belt immunity equipment too, but takes all the fun out of belt surfing. That worked out really well. So we got the one in the back and we got the one in the front. Got power producing now. How many does that put me to now? 16, so we can do 4 more. There we go. And we have to power them up, too. Don't forget your trusty power. And there you have it. Just added 40 more. Not too shabby. I was hoping I get to nuclear sometime in the next ever, but doesn't look that way. What are you guys missing? Iron plates? Could make a requester chest, do iron plates here too, but I think that's fine for now. What are you guys missing? We're still missing 7 actually. Yeah, we'll do a requester chest here. Make this guy, force him to work. Give me those plates. It's just plates, right? It'll stop once all those run out. So we're not building an infinite amount of those. Entity is destroyed. Entity is damaged. And now we go back in the factory. So Spidertron's at 16%. So it's stacking. Not super fast, but it is stacking. Looks like train tracks are missing iron. Are we really missing iron right now? That's so funny because the last the last time I played, I was missing so much copper, and now I'm missing iron. How am I missing iron? What's going on here? Who's in charge? That's so odd to me. So a little bit extra iron right there. This is all being used. That's good. This is all being used. That's good. Do I have any other deposits anywhere hiding? Just have those two, right? Guess I gotta hook that one up. That is actually very comical to me that I've done this session twice now, and the one time I'm missing an astronomical amount of copper, and then this time I'm missing iron. I don't really know how that works, but sure. So I'm just going to run that line down into this guy here. I need to be a bit closer so I can get some line of sight. But that is making me chuckle a little bit. 2 playthroughs and completely different problems. I really don't know how that happens. Well, I kind of do, but... Look at the bot army. You know what they're doing? They're bringing stuff to storage chests. That is what they're doing. Because there is no storage chests anywhere in a remotely normal area. Once I build one line, I can build another one. But for now, I just need it to work. Get it working and then get it working correctly. Good. Good, good, good. We're just going to follow this bus line here. It's a bus. It's a messy bus, but it's a bus. And there we are. What we do with that bots? Actually make me have to build that myself. So much easier like this. Good. This deposit should actually be able to handle 2 lines, so I will do a second line here right now as well. Just put it right next to the other line. Prevent a future me problem here. Probably every single bot I have is working right now. And then we'll sneak a couple more miners in here too. It's probably enough. Probably enough. We have 500 bots and they're all working, so that's good. That's good. Good, good, good. This is in logistics range, yeah. So they will build this eventually. I'm probably missing belts soon. Missing a lot of solar panels, and that's okay. This is going to go to our furnace setup. Like, why don't you use a train to do this? Well, I like belts. I actually love trains too. I'm a big proponent of trains. A lot of my playthroughs, you'll see that there's a lot of trains used, but trains take a while to get them going. You can't really kickstart trains very easily. It'll probably be a session or 2 to get the train stations and everything going. Right now I don't have a even remotely proper rail infrastructure, so it'll take some time. Okay, looks like I'll probably be able to fill up a whole line here in a second. Slide a secondary line to wherever my issues were. Oh, man. I should probably expand the border here. This is gross. Am I going to lose belts here a lot? We'll just go underground here, actually. Probably safer. It's actually risk of stuff dying here quite regularly. It's on an active defensive line there. Where are we going with this? Right there. So it's actually going right there. That splitter. So we have to relocate that substation. This is turning into a delicious pasta factory. Delicious. Somewhat intentional, but somewhat not intentional at the same time. Okay, so that's going to go right there. And then I'll manually move this here. Not sure what damage I'll do when I remove it. Okay, nothing horrible, nothing horrible. It's acceptable. Power is holding on still. So iron should be producing more in a moment's time. And I'll be getting more of these guys. Those should be able to get these, though. Yep. And that's going to give it free products. I'm still a bit surprised iron's dying as bad as it is, but I have to connect into there, too. We shall see. So make sure this turns on first. It's got to be close to being finished. Sort of, not really. These can all get efficiencies as well. If you're looking for a bit better bang for your buck, this is where our furnaces come into play. So now all these furnaces will be a bit slower, but they'll also be producing more. So we are actually full up on this line right now. So I can cut it in and make it work as well. But we're not producing extra iron ore, so it doesn't really matter if I make this work or not. It's just going to break something else. So it's going right into there. So I could just put a balancer like that. Won't go anytime soon, though. My belts. How many rail or belts do we have in the network? So actually, we don't have any buffer either. So sometimes in a factory, you're going to have a big excess of normal transport belts because of lack of recycling. It seems this factory is not following that system there. That's okay. So we're getting a full line there now. But you'll notice some factories have a huge excess of yellow belts. And that is 100% because you're not recycling them. Okay, so we're good there now. This is good. Just waiting on this to get finished. Once that eventually gets finished, good to go. It's actually because the belts aren't producing anymore, though. That's kind of going. It's okay. I think it'll be good soon enough. Okay. What's next on the agenda? So once this is fully utilized and going, I'm not sure what that red thing is there. How's our logistics bots actually looking? Let's go grab some more of those dudes. Crude oil is good. Not going to run out of oil anytime soon. Our petroleum and our light oil. Bit full, but it's kind of what you want. 4. Wow. I must not have put red chips onto the belt. 4 whole belts. What a time to be alive. I'm gonna grab some, make some fast inserters, or a filter inserter, and we're gonna grab the reds freight off this. Put it right there. Go into there, because I don't really want the engines. I just want the red chips. So I'll make it go to there. Sure. Good. How is our bots looking? It's good. 427 bots. I can accept that. I feel like this session we did nothing. I don't know. It happens sometimes. You're like, what did I do? Nothing. No, we got more optimization going on. The factory's eating more. 50,000 plates now. That's not bad. That's acceptable. Over a period of an hour, we're spiking it up. Over a period of 10 hours, we went down and back up again. But 2.5 million iron ore right now. An hour we're going through. So that's acceptable. This factory is just pumping out stuff. It's doing things. No one really knows what, but it is doing things. If we look at kills, that's where the real math comes into play here. Over the period of an hour, we're carrying 55 big spitters, 44 big biters, 30 behemoths, 22 behemoth biters. Apparently, we kill 17 trees a minute. Makes sense. Medium spitters, 14. Medium biters, 13. And small biters, 8 a minute. That's over a period of an hour. So you got some huge spikes, obviously, when the train decides to do its thing. But for the most part, it's looking good. We got a nice clear radius around the factory. Occasionally you see the random artillery shell fire off, pissing everybody off. It's good. We're doing good. We're doing good things here, I think. It's pretty constant fighting now. A couple of these turrets have a few kills, it looks like. A couple thousand, no big deal. 1,000, 1,600, 200. I think one up here actually might be the MVPs. Maybe not. I'm not sure who has the most kills. This guy's sitting around 7,000. So that's a hefty amount. 5,000 there. These are the old turrets, right? You got 500. Lasers will never have nearly as much as the flamethrower turrets do. Just 700. Pff, pathetic. Maybe down here, actually. Yes, we got 2,000 down here. Then we have this guy here. I feel like these ones by the old oil outpost might have a few. 68. 6,000. I think 7,000 is the record right now. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Getting there. Getting there. Getting there. But I think we'll wrap the video up there for now as the factory slowly progresses. Looks like... oh, I thought something bad was happening there. I was like, are we being attacked? Abort that. Got a little solar field going on here. It's looking okay. Power is... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You're fine. But yeah, as we continue killing everything. And then we're back with episode 30, making the big 3-0 on the next episode. And I do eventually want to get atomic weapons, but slowly but surely, right? But yeah, thanks for watching again as always. And this is Yamakar saying version 1.1 is 10 out of 10. Very good. Until next we meet. Ciao for now.